And we're back. We had to get a deep socket. A lug wrench would not work. It's too close to the rim, and I got it off. But this is a really puny, that is one puny cotter key. That's got to be replaced. Also, on this side, the lug nuts are on backwards. And it's also a very puny cotter key that we'll replace. The lug nuts are backwards. See, there's the bevel there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm using my Ford underhood truck jack. So let's take this off. And it's questionable. We don't have jack stands up here. I think we're okay. The old cinder block technique. So let's take this down and jack the other side up. Yeah. Glad I had this little jack. It's actually stock equipment on 81 Ford Rangers. It's under the hood, and this big bar goes across near the radiator. I've never actually had to use it on the truck, but I've used it in a pinch on things like this. Okay, let's get this over here. See what's up. Can't believe it still works. It's been under the hood for a long time. Watch this thing roll away. I guess I could put it under the axle. That might help. Yeah, we'll put it right under the axle. Kind of ungainly to use these. I should have brought my floor jack. Would have been done by now. But no, we had to leave in a hurry. Okay, good. All right, you ready? You guys can't see anything over there, can you? Okay. I'm sure that's a lot better, isn't it? And on this one, I'm just going to leave it on the jack. I know that's a boo-boo, but yeah, it's just how it's going to be. Okay. It's just how it's going to be. Nice that they put those lug nuts on the wrong way. That's a sign of very quality, intelligent craftsmen. They know exactly what they're doing. See, there's no way a lug wrench can get in there. It's too tight. Yeah. And, you know, using a spark plug socket is probably not the right tool. Hey, good.
Oh yeah.
Love you, thank you.
I'm sorry.
If it's bone dry, I can take it, but
Pretty close.
it just destroys the cardboard, and then Kirby has to throw it all away anyway.
Yeah, no, I'll put used oil in and I'll bring it to Advance and they can have it.
Do it. Yes, that's the best way, honestly, because they can actually recycle the oil.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't get.
I promise this is the last big bomb.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, sorry about that. We had a talk with the recycling lady. Maybe I'll edit that out. Okay, let's put these back on for safekeeping. Alright, good. We'll put some grease on those threads later, and we'll change this puny little cotter key. That should be bigger. Maybe we'll check the torque on that. There's tiny little brake shoes in there. I'm not going to get to all that today. We'll be lucky to get these tires on. Okay. See you guys in a minute. We got to go get some scaffolding. And yeah, that was never going to hold air, folks. Yeah. Okay, see you in a minute. Hey folks, not my usual fare. We're trying to get this tire off of this little rim for the workman, the Toro workman up there. I just busted the back bead, no problem. That was pretty good. Let's see if the front bead will come out. Alright, we'll get lucky on this one. Yeah, the back one popped right off. We shall see. Wish me luck. Oh yeah, with the new improved tire bead 4000. Now the question is, I have this other part set up for Volkswagen 5 lug. I'm hoping this will work. I've never really tried a small one on here. Seems like it should. Let's give it a shot. Wait till you see the beefy tires I got for this thing. Yeah. Looks like the VW tabs I welded on there are actually helping, because that would fall down in there. Huh. That's good. Made that for Volkswagen as well. Yeah. Looks like, uh-oh. I don't know about this part. Oh, just barely. Wow. Looks like modifying your tire machine for 60s VW 5 lug also works on El Toro, or Toro workman. Okay. Wow, we got lucky. Did I tell you I don't want to go to a tire shop? I should spray something on there. Let's spray some kind of tire stuff. As long as it says tire, you're okay. It's probably not the right stuff. All right, let's see if we can get this thing off. That's one. All right. Yeah, I've definitely done a number on this. All right. Let's spray some tire stuff on the bottom, because that's how we roll. Sweet. All right. Not the usual fare today. We're figuring it out though. Yeah, I think the tire shop wanted 15 or 20 bucks a piece. And the tires I bought were already kind of pricey. Oh yeah, I can see. There we go. There we go. It's working. Oh yeah. Look at that, huh? Yeah, this one was a goner. There was a big cut on the sidewall, and there was a separation rate. Can't find it now. Oh yeah, there's a big cut here. It might have held air with a tube, but it was pretty bad right here. And there was a cut in the sidewall down here. Yeah. And it's just not very aggressive tire. Okay. I don't have a rag to wipe this off. That's unfortunate. Some more material here. We'll have to do. Ooh, that's sharp. Ooh. Wow, that is sharp. That's from the factory. Oh yeah, we can't have that. I don't think I just did that either. Oh yeah, that's not good. That's super sharp right here. You guys can see that. It's right there. Man, that would do you in. I'd be calling you stubby. We might have to get the big guns out for this. If that was a factory defect or somebody's had some tires on this before. There is rust on this rim. We're going to have to address it anyway with the grinder, I think. Yeah, unfortunately. I can feel it under here. This bead's good. I think I'm going to get back to it in a second after I clean this rim a little bit. I will show you that. Man, these modified Volkswagen rim parts with the little tabs here, really good. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, there's a little crud, a little rust right here and there, especially on this side. This side looks good. Yeah, we're gonna dress that up with the flap disc and respray with any kind of paint, actually. Okay, I'll get back to you. I'm back. You can't get rid of me. Okay, so yeah, we flapped this up good. We cleaned it up nice and clean and sprayed it with a little bit of satin white Krylon, whatever. We just spritzed it up, and we spritzed up the front here a little bit after I cleaned that little nick I found. You know, probably should clear coat it, but we're not. And I spritzed up this bead a little bit, cleaned it. Probably could have cleaned it a little bit right there. I think it's going to seal fine. Okay, so we're going to put some tire stuff on this new valve stem, and we're going to shove it through. And we're going to put the world's most aggressive tire back on. Yeah, that thing's beefy. If you have a two-wheel drive utility Toro, you better get some decent tires that get some grip. I truly believe that that's the way to go. Unless you're on a golf course or something. This vehicle I'm working on is never going back to a golf course, so I think we're okay on that. Okay, hopefully I can just pull this through. Yeah, nope, not quite. Ah, there we go. Make sure you hear that pop. These are a little long. Oh man, I already grubbed up the new paint job. These are a little long. I'll show you the one that came off. This is the one that came off here. You have to cut them out. And it's short because they don't want you to rub against stuff. It's kind of long. I think I'm going to go with it. I think that big bulgy tire will probably save it. All right, let's get the tire stuff and spray the inside of this and see what we can do. Maybe we can just shove one side on real quick. It'll be awesome. All right, let's try to just shove it. Oh, let's check for the direction. Make sure you get the right direction. Sometimes you can just pop them on the first bead. Not this time. Okay. Where's the tool? Get the tool. Get it ready. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to find my other little tire iron somewhere. This might do it though. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got it. Oh yeah. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find my little I have a smaller tool that'll help me. Give me a second, I'll be right back. We're back. Whew. Nice little tool. I don't know where this came from. I think I bought it for $1. Take this clamp off. I know this wasn't quite the way to do it, but I didn't want to scar up the bead of the new tire. So I'd rather use this clamp and a little motorcycle tool. Yeah. So let's fire up the compressor and give her the nuts. Probably take it off of here so I can bounce it around. Yeah, let's do that. Whew, man. I'm just glad I don't work in a tire shop. Bike tires are one thing. Actually, I've changed all the tires on my truck with this thing. I've broken it a few times, so it's an extremely cheap tool. I mean, if I did tires all the time for automobiles and garden tractors, you know, if I did that all the time, I would buy something that's more appropriate. All right, we're gonna fire up the compressor and blow the daylights out of this until we hear 2 big pops. I'll see you in a second. Okay, compressor's all ready. And use some of this tire stuff. I'm sure there's something else to use, but this is what I got. And it says tire on it. So it must be good. Alright. Bop it around a little bit. Here we go. One. Come on. Two. Alright, let's see what we got in there. Probably about 10 pounds. Both beads popped. That's good. Not even 5 pounds. Alright, let's look at that. Not for highway use. I don't think that thing's ever going to be on the highway. Unless there's like another hurricane or something. Let's see. About 20 pounds. What's this baby take? It takes inflate hard. No, I'm just kidding. It should say somewhere. Oh, here we go. 20 PAL? Oh, 20 PSI. Okay. I think we got 20 in it. Yeah, there's 20. I think I'm going to go 22. Live life. Okay, let's put the cap on it, and then we're going to spray around the edge of each one of these, just to make sure there's no bubbling. I'm pretty sure I cleaned it off pretty good, though. Alright, let's spray around the edge. I don't see any bubbling on that one, on the valve stem. Yeah, I don't see any air coming out of there. And, oh, it's slippery. I don't see any major bubbling. There's a little rust speck here that popped off. Yeah, I think we're good. It's a good tire. You just get all this goo off of it now. Yeah, it's going to be fine, folks. So on the other tire, there's a tube. Let's bring that over here. Man, look at the difference. Wow, hope these actually fit on. Wow, look at the difference. Man, maybe I should run this over there and see if it actually clears. I think it will. Oh dear. Huh. That's not worn down that much to be that different. I mean, it says it's the same size, but it's not. 22.5 by 10, 8. And this one is 22.5 by 10 by 8 ply. Wow, it's quite a difference. Well, this one has a tube in it, and this tire is decent. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to save this tube and tire. Just as a spare. I don't think he's ever going to blow, and it doesn't fit on the front. The fronts are 8 by 10s. But, you know, just because it's a decent tire and the tube is still holding, I think I am going to try to save it. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Okay, see you in a minute. Yeah, I got it off. This rim looks better, but somebody put a lot of sealer in this tire. This rubber will clean right off. But look at all that sealer stuff. Oh my god. That's disgusting. I don't think I'm going to clean that off. This one needs a little touch up. It's not as rusty as the other rim. There's some baked on rubber. And I don't see a lot of rust on this bead. Maybe a little bit. I'll touch it up a little bit. I don't think it really needs much of a respray either. You know, I'll probably respray it a little bit. And it doesn't have a tube. I was wrong. This fooled me. I thought that was a tube, but it's just one of these brass, weird valve stems that have the brass. I thought it was a tube. Okay, let's cut that out of there. Let's clean this up a little. I might spritz up the front a wee bit, just because the other one turned out pretty good, and I got this satin white. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Yep. All right, 20 psi, huh? Man, these are way bigger than the other ones. Look at all that sealer in there. Yeah. Yeah. They must have had a pinhole somewhere. Huh. Oh well, I'll have to note to self if I ever do have to reuse this. We'll have to find the hole, or we'll have to put some sealer in it. Anyway, I don't know, this is bugging me. Might take some of that off, or might leave it on. I definitely got to clean this rubbery stuff up. That's got to go. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, we're getting it. Whew. Like I say, if I did tires all the time, I'd probably buy a better machine. Actually, if I see one for cheap, I might get it anyway. All right. I think I'm going to leave this one right on the machine and pump it up. Here we go. Here goes nothing. You guys still there? Okay. Yeah, I should bounce it around on the ground, I think. One, two, and two. There's 14 pounds in there. Not acceptable. I have the full 20. Okay, it's 22. 22 pounds, just like the other one. And we'll spray this and look for bubbles around here. It looks pretty good though. Yeah, you're supposed to use soapy water. You don't care. Anything that's liquid, that'll bubble. Yep, I'd say I spray painted that rim up pretty good. All right, let's get this off of here, and we'll check the other side. I did clean some sealer off, not much. It was pretty bad. All that sealer stuff on there. And there wasn't much rust on this rim, I got lucky. Alright, we'll spray this side a little bit. There's already stuff on it, but just to make sure, we'll give it a spritz, put it out in the sun and look. Yeah, this rim, I had to clean the back of it really good because there was dried sealer all over it, and I just couldn't have that. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Let's roll it out here in the sun. We'll wipe it off, take one final look, and throw it in the truck. Yeah, I don't see anything bubbling there. I think we're fine. Yeah, it'd be spewing out of that if there was rust and it was leaking. Well, there is rust, but not much. This rim was actually, even though the backside was really gross with sealer, the sealing parts of the rim were in really good shape. New valve stems, new 22.5, 10 8-ply. All right, let's go put it with the other one. It's hard to do stuff one-handed. Okay. That's a little grubby. So is this one. I probably should have painted this backside too. I'll let it go. See that? Yeah, they look pretty good. Yep, better than the other ones. A lot bigger than the other ones, but it's kind of there's no fenders on the back there. Pretty sure it'll bolt right on. Boy, if those don't clear, it's going to be really bummed out. Faulkner fixes all. I think they will though. Okay, we gotta unbolt this tire machine, put it back where it goes, bring all my beauties back in here. Anyway, yeah, these are some rails for a barn. A friend of mine built another barn and he needs some rub rails for the doors. And I only had a little bit of black paint, so I painted the back walnut. Dark walnut in the front and sides, gloss black. Just barely made it on the paint and just barely made it on the steel too. I had to extend this one, as you can see. I had to kind of weld it together. I don't think anybody's going to really care. Probably shouldn't be touching these. Okay, let's unbolt this, sweep up, and that's it for the El Toro. We got the carburetor. I'm not going to go up there and fix it until I am ready to put the carb on. I don't want to put these beautiful wheels on it and not be able to run it around. Yeah, that would be kind of a anticlimactic. Yeah. Okay, so stay tuned. I think the next video will be me fixing on the Triumph back fender. Okay, peace out. Keep the wheels on the road, and stay busy. Don't do like me, sit around all day. Stay busy. the saw off. Let's see if they come by. Maybe I scared them too much. I was down by the truck and I saw them coming up the driveway, a whole family of them. Oh, there's babies. Oh, I scared them, darn. Oh. Oh, there they go. Yeah, I scared them. You gotta be really quiet. I can sneak up on them. There they are. Whole family of them. Wow. Sorry, guys. My saw scared you. I'm sorry. I saw him coming. I was putting something in the truck and I saw him coming. And I shut the saw off, but oh, I guess they'll go around to the neighbor's yard. They kind of come through here and go behind the shop and go into the neighbor's field. Yeah. I guess this saw is pretty loud for a wild turkey. And then they come around here and they have a smorgasbord back here and munch on stuff. Because we don't do any yard work ever. Okay, back to the boring stuff. I thought I could turn it off in time so they would pass through, but oh well, I tried. Okay, back to the boring stuff. Those rails are done. I gotta make a whole bunch of these. Oh, I think I gotta make 20 of these. And 12 of them will look like this. And then another 10 or I forget, there's another whole bunch that don't have these holes. They hold a seat. They go like this and they hold wood in between these rock pillars. You'll see. I can't really explain it without pictures and without me putting it together, but it's gonna look pretty good. This is for a different job. Anyway, I gotta cut like 18 more sticks of this, and then I gotta angle the saw to make this angle, and I gotta cut 18 of those, and then I gotta weld them all up and use these as a pattern. These have been approved. The people liked them. I was going to weld caps in here to prevent freeze damage, but it's so open here, and there's a hole drilled in that one too, and this is going to be open. It would take a lot of water getting in to have freeze damage, plus there's a hole drilled on the bottom of this one that way. It would take a lot. It could fill up with debris and have freeze damage. I did warn them about that, but they ignored me. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, back to the boring stuff. Yay for boring stuff. Boring stuff pays the bills. Man, I wish that family of turkeys would have come by. I was gonna just sit here and video them, but man, they're so slick. They are very cautious. I guess they're on the food chain around here. Okay, peace out. Hope you enjoyed the video of the workman tires. We're trying to get that rolling. I just didn't want to go and put them on without it running. So I got the new carburetor. We'll fix it and then we'll put the tires on so it won't be so anticlimactic. Okay, peace out. Remember, get to work.